Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has arrived in Poland. Remember, he also proceeds to Ukraine from Poland. Remember, this is a critical diplomatic visit, the first visit of the Prime Minister to Ukraine in the midst of this ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. It's also the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Poland in the last 45 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi landed in Warsaw this evening. This is part of his first leg of the two-nation visit that he's undertaking. He will also be traveling to Kyiv later. After landing in Warsaw, the Prime Minister met and interacted with members of the Indian community in Poland. He also visited the Jam Sahib of Navanagar Memorial. He's known as the Good Maharaja Memorial. He also paid tributes to the monument at the Battle of Monte Cassino, and the Prime Minister also paid tributes at the Kolhapur Memorial. So that is the Prime Minister arriving at the community event in Warsaw. Remember, this is an important community event. The Prime Minister has this tradition of participating in Indian diaspora community events wherever he goes. So earlier in the day, he was seen interacting with some children as he arrived at a hotel in Poland's Warsaw. He's on a two-day official visit to Poland. After that, he also goes to Ukraine. Remember, this visit of the Prime Minister to Poland also coincides with the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties between Warsaw and New Delhi. Trade and defense deals are on the agenda, even as Prime Minister will have bilateral meetings with the Polish Prime Minister tomorrow. On Friday, of course, the Prime Minister will be in Kyiv, which is the capital of war-hit Ukraine, and that will be the first ever visit by an Indian Prime Minister to Ukraine, which has been in war with Russia since February 2022. The Prime Minister is going to Ukraine at the invitation of the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky. India has been repeatedly taking a non-alignment position with respect to the war. The visuals that you see on your screen are the visuals of the Prime Minister attending a community event in Warsaw in Poland. Remember, there are 25,000 estimated Indians who live in Poland. Of this, 5,000 are students. The Prime Minister's visit to Poland and Ukraine is high on symbolism. There are geopolitical consequences for this, even as trade and defense aspects are expected to be discussed at the highest levels. He's expected to be in Warsaw today and tomorrow, August 21st and 22nd. This is the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister in 45 years after Morarji Desai visited the country in 1979. There are shared cultural ties that will be in focus. Remember, several Maharajas of India are known to have given shelter to people of Poland, which also will be something that the Prime Minister will be talking about. Remember, Poland is considered the gateway to India, to Europe, and there is a lot of potential to expand trade. That's what several Indian officials and Polish officials have said. Defense ties are on the upswing, and that is one of the important focus areas there. India recently posted a defense attaché at the embassy here, and Polish companies are also looking at getting orders and setting up joint ventures in India. And this is also important from the economy point of view. That is the Prime Minister enjoying a traditional Gujarati dance in Poland. This is a function, this is an event by the Indian community that lives in Poland. There are about 25,000 Indians who live in Poland. About 5,000 of them are students who are mostly there to pursue medical studies. The Prime Minister has often talked about the importance of Poland and the kind of assistance India got from Poland when it had to evacuate students from Ukraine. Time for a short break. More news and updates on the other side.